Welcome to Movie Life Crisis. Join us as we watch the best movies from 30 years ago.
Walt Disney Pictures invites you to discover an incredible new world of adventure.
Hang on, Thomas!
Where there's danger every day.
No!
New thrills at every turn.
It's missed! They got him!
Can you idiot? And only a few have what it takes to become a hero.
I'm not about to let you boys have all the fun.
This summer, experience the excitement and feel the power of Pocahontas. Rated G. Starts Friday, June 23rd at a theater near you.
I forgot Kokoum, or however you say his name is.
Kokoum.
Kokoum, there you go. I forgot how much he sounds like ISIS when he yells and runs after Mel Gibson.
Yeah. Did you feel the joy of Pocahontas when you? Dude, I just saw. By the way, they timed the release of this movie with Pocahontas' 400th birthday.
So topical then.
What a dumbass idea.
They released it in Central Park to 100,000 people.
100,000 people. Vanessa Williams is there doing Colors of the Wind. Like Michael Eisner's there. Rudy Giuliani's there touching kids. No, I don't know what he was doing, but he was there.
Dude, I don't.
I'm
glad they made it. I guess.
Whatever. I guess, dude. You know what my favorite thing about Indian people is the naan bread that you get when you go eat Indian food, because these are not Indians, these are Native Americans.
That's more topical. We just passed Columbus Day.
Indigenous Peoples Day?
Yeah. Well, I'm in Louisiana.
Say Columbus, by God. Dude, freaking
I'm sure
that dirty immigrant who didn't even speak English. I don't know why we'd celebrate him.
It's because he found America.
Coming over here discovering American jobs. I was watching this. I was like, I feel like this is. You could tell they took a lot of efforts in '95 to be like, we're going to be politically correct. We're going to call all these people by the right names. And what do you mean, people?
But they didn't.
And they didn't.
By the way.
And they're going to have like Native Americans voice a lot of the characters, and they're going to try to like have the tribes people drawn the right way.
Yeah.
And they still missed it by a lot, but they tried at least, which is more than a lot of people in the '90s did.
Yeah, I mean, I know you have to call her Pocahontas because that's what everybody knows her as.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to have Todd Smith? You mean LL Cool J, you weirdo? That's, nobody's going to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had to call her Pocahontas because that's what everybody knows her as, but that's not her name.
Yeah. What was her name?
Her real name was Mataoka.
Well, but what I read about that was that she introduced herself as Pocahontas to the Jamestown settlers because the Native Americans of that day thought that if you told people your real name, they gained some power over you.
Right.
So that really was her like rap name.
Yeah. No, that actually, Mataoka.
She was like, "Don't call me Curtis, call me 50 Cent." Like that's what I go by.
Fitty. That was her. That's not.
That's her government name.
Amalante is her real name.
Yeah,
but nobody calls her that. And then she went by Rebecca.
I was going to say at some point they forced her to be baptized, and then she was like, "You're Rebecca now." She's like, "That seems okay, fine. I guess I'm in London. I guess I should go along with it."
She accepted Jesus Christ as her own personal Lord and Savior, and decided to change to Rebecca.
Yeah, after being kidnapped and taken across the ocean in a wooden boat, she was like, "I'll do whatever."
They can't make boats out of metal; they would sink. Idiots.
This, I like that me and you both have a bunch of stuff going on, and we're recording later than we should be, and we're both texting each other like, "Why do we do this movie?" It's like, I don't know. I thought it was your idea. This is because we did this with Casino too. Because I was like, dude, I don't know. We haven't had time to talk about our schedule. You got a bunch of stuff going on. I'm like, and you're going like, dude, just pick the movie. I don't care. And I'm like, Pocahontas is fine. Let's do Pocahontas.
But you said Pocahontas, and I was like, oh, he really likes Pocahontas. I'll pretend also because I don't remember it. And then the whole time I'm watching it, I was like, JT's an idiot.
I was picking from like Pocahontas and like Seven and Apollo 13. I was like, I don't want to really, like just Pocahontas.
Yeah.
The positives, this movie's 80 minutes. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there was a lot of credits at the end.
Yeah, I could have cut some out of there, but still, 80 minutes is where I like to be.
It was quick. It only took me 3 days though to watch it.
Because
I couldn't.
I did it in three 30-minute chunks. Dude, honestly, the whole... I don't know, dude. I was trying to think about it. Because they do Little Mermaid. They do Beauty and the Beast. They do Aladdin. They do The Lion King. Every one of those is like bigger and bigger, bigger. Beauty and the Beast, like Academy Award nominated. Aladdin and Lion King set every animated movie record ever. And you're like, what about Pocahontas? That could be fun. And I was like, God, this movie freaking sucks balls. And I looked at it, and it made $340 million on a $55 million budget. So it actually was a freaking smash hit commercially.
Yeah. There's kids that I teach that this is one of the ones that they remember for some reason. I guess
and I was like,
their
maybe
parents are young? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I was like, maybe I just didn't. Maybe I was like a little too old when this came out. I wasn't really into Disney. But no, because Mulan comes out 3 years from now. And Mulan, I freaking bumped in my Jeep with the windows down and like watched a billion times. I was in college watching Mulan with my roommates. I remember it distinctly.
Yeah.
But this one, I think I just watched. I was like, I don't care about that, I guess.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Bible, then we'll talk.
I liked how David Ogden Stier, mayor of Doc Hollywood, and also Cogsworth from Beauty and the Beast, who's the governor of the Jamestown. He does the Eddie Izzard bit like freaking spot on. He gets out, and he stamps his flag into the ground. He's like, I claim this land in the name of King James, but do you have a flag?
Ooh, a flag. By the way, that flag was the only wrong one. All of the British flags were right. They had the X in the back for Ireland on that one, and that doesn't happen until like the early 1800s, I think.
Nice.
So I was like, that's flags. Because I saw the flag the first time as the thing was pulling out.
Yeah. But I love the colonialism bit of Eddie Izzard. It's like, we conquered the entire world through the clever use of flags to show up somewhere where people already live. We can't claim us, we live here, but do you have a flag?
Go ahead, give them back. No, we need the Falklands.
That's a silent in a number of other countries.
Ah, man. Eddie Izzard, fantastic.
Yeah.
They should have watched Eddie Izzard Dressed to Kill instead of Pocahontas.
I don't know what year that comes out. It had way more quotes. I don't know what year that comes out. But if you want to start doing comedy, stand-up comedy albums on here, we're gonna get real crowded. But I'm into it.
Oh man,
dude! Somebody was talking about D'Angelo because he just died.
Yeah, he did. That stinks.
R.I.P. But he was talking because he's like maybe a year or two older than us, or so maybe your age, a year or two older than me. But anyway, he's like, I remember being a kid and like, Jason's Lyric soundtrack came out, Black Men United. That song you will know. He's like, and I was like,
that whole thing
learning all the parts. He's like, and then I found out later D'Angelo memorized that. Dude, I was like recording it on a 4-track Tascam, like layering the harmonies. I was like, dude, we taped the like Men Strikes Back VH1 on VHS and like ripped the D'Angelo left and right performance out of that and like put it on mixed CDs.
Remember it with Tom Jones? He did Sex Machine.
Yeah, Sex Machine. Dude, what was the one that? What was the Marvin Green, Tammy Terrell song that he did later on?
Oh, Marvin Gaye. He did Your Precious Love.
What you giving me? Yeah, that. We were like recording it on VHS and then ripping it as an MP3 and then burning it on like mixed CDs to ride around and listen to.
That dude, I can remember Brown Sugar. Jonas sent me a text message when D'Angelo died. I was like, dude, I was just telling the story. We drove all the way to some random place in Alabama and decided to go to a record shop, and I bought D'Angelo's Brown Sugar and made you listen to it the whole way home. And he was like, dude, I still have that CD. It's great. Ah, man.
Dude, world's most unlikeliest D'Angelo fan by far, Jonas.
Man. I got him. I hooked him right in the beginning. Right in the beginning.
Shout out, I'll tell you what I respect about Jonas is he's still rocking the same facial hair as he was when we were 19, and I appreciate that. Him and Craig still have the same full goatee all the way around. They've never varied at all. I'm like, nice. I got a respect for somebody who commits to a hairstyle or a facial hair and is like, this is it, this is how I do it. I'll see you guys in 70 years. Yeah, dude, I can't. It's not.
The anti-Hitler? I still can't grow.
The anti-Hitler. Well, dude, I would shave my beard except it's covering up stuff I don't want. Like, I forget who the comedian was. He's like, if you see a guy with a beard, it's because the beard is covering stuff he doesn't want you to see. That's exactly how that works.
Yeah, for sure.
So anyway, $55 million budget, $346 million gross. The number 5 movie on the year between Batman Forever and Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls.
That is
Redonkulous.
Banas. I don't like who. I guess is it just riding the coattails of the ones before it? Like
it had to, but dude, they did a huge marketing campaign. Like they had displays in like malls and like 30-something states. They had like behind the scenes featurettes they played in primetime like television.
Yeah,
I have no idea. It didn't get reviewed all that well, but I think everybody was like, I don't care, my kids are going to see this, so just shut up, LA Times music critic or whatever.
You zip it. I'm gonna eat some popcorn. So,
but I was thinking like, dude, like Little Mermaid, it's fine, but even Little Mermaid's got a couple of incredible songs, and this movie's got one really good song and one okay song, and then a bunch of songs I don't care about.
I don't even like the song that won the Oscar.
Colors of the Wind?
Yeah.
Dude, I like that song.
Nah.
That song's that freaking
what
bridge.
What does that even mean?
That bridge is freaking how high does the sycamore grow? That shit is, and the lyrics for that one are really good, and all the rest I'm like, this you could put this, you could burn this into a mix CD called Songs I Don't Give a Shit About.
Now that's what I call songs I don't care. Dude, one of my quotes is actually from the song because
all of my quotes are from the song. Nothing else in the whole movie was worth quoting for me.
All right.
Anyway, give us a synopsis.
Oh, I thought okay.
We could skip that.
No. A woman hears wind, meets a blonde tourist with a gun.
Learns English really fast.
Well, she hears with her heart, and then she solves colonialism with a song.
Yes, barefoot the whole time, like Britney Spears back in the day.
I'm out. Joss Stone just walking around barefoot. I'm out.
Grocery store feet, just up in the with her raccoon friend.
Oh man, yeah, the raccoon didn't even talk at the end of the last one. I was like, only part I remember is the talking raccoon. The raccoon didn't even talk.
He communicated though, non-verbally. Yeah, I know. I was like, dude, haven't we learned through the Disney animated movies that if you're gonna have a cartoon sidekick, he should be hilarious, like Gilbert Godfrey, Jafar.
Yeah, or or Mushu. Like,
yeah,
you can't. Yeah,
if I was my real size, your cow would have died of fright. Like, have the sidekick animal talk. That's the key.
Right. Yeah,
you can't just have the raccoon making raccoon noises. That shit doesn't do it.
You can't have it just squeaking. Yeah, that's no good. Sequels. There was a Pocahontas 2 direct-to-video.
Yeah, direct-to-video.
What they did is they just they had thrown the history book out of the window for the first movie, and then the second one they
said, "We don't need this."
On fire.
Like Catholics with the Bible, we won't be needing this.
Sure, we can't take stuff from work. I don't know. Let's check the Bible. No, it says no. It says no. Yeah. So Pocahontas 2, it tries to finish the part that you're supposed to know, where Pocahontas goes back to Europe. But it doesn't tell the story correctly there either, apparently.
Yeah, this thing did win Oscars for original music or comedy score. Alan Menken for the score, and then best original song, "Colors of the Wind." That also won. So 2 Oscars. So I mean, all things considered, pretty good. Well, they won a bunch. Also won a freaking Grammy for the best song written for a motion picture. So from Alan Menken's standpoint, this was a very successful movie.
Yeah,
and from Disney's standpoint, it printed money. Dude, Alan Menken is a G. Like that's why I was trying to research the music from the other movies, because he did The Lion King with Howard. Oh God, dude, how did I forget that guy's name?
Howard the Duck.
Howard Ashman.
Oh yeah, Howard Ashman.
Howard Ashman. They did Aladdin. They did Beauty and the Beast. Howard Ashman died of HIV, and then Alan Menken and Tim Rice worked on The Lion King. But Tim Rice was based in London. Alan Menken was based in New York. So when this movie came around, because this is freaking 95, there's no internet, there's no this, like we're in separate states recording this shit. They had to mail each other cassette tapes across the freaking sea. And he was like, dude, I can't write with the guy in London. That's not going to work. So they found Stephen Schwartz, who was a Broadway writer, and they worked on this. He did the book or the lyrics, and then Menken did
You can tell because the next one he does together with him is Hunchback of Notre Dame, and that one feels super Broadway theater type stuff.
Very Broadway. Yeah, no doubt.
He also writes the Life with Mikey theme, and I love that movie.
Yeah, I love that song.
that
Me
song.
too. What were you
did
playing?
What were you playing? Ah, man. What a great movie that nobody knows.
We skipped it for the podcast. We did. I think we did the other people's. What's the?
Other people's money? That's not right.
Yeah,
That's
no, because
it was 93. Now you got me saying that. Yeah,
I know.
It's not other people's money. It's Love in the Time of Cholera. No, For Love or Money. For Love or Money.
Yeah.
For Love or Money.
Yeah, because those both came out in '93, and we picked that For Love or Money.
They're both fine.
Give me them things. Get some of them things on the pillow.
Hairs? What? I don't.
But yeah, I also love Life with Mikey.
All right. So where'd you see it first?
Dude, I know I saw this in theaters. I have no recollection of it, but I'm sure because by this point in time, I've already worn out the Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin and friggin'. I've worn out the tapes, so I'm sure when this came out, I was like in line, ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, this is 95. I'm a junior in high school. I think I might have been too cool to see Pocahontas.
Yeah, this seems like a prime movie for me and you to have seen together because you could drive and I couldn't, and we were going to swim practice all the time, singing songs in the gold van.
Yeah,
but I don't remember.
I don't remember seeing this one. I don't think I saw it in the theater. Honestly, I don't even remember seeing it all the way through.
Yeah.
Until these past 3 days. So I finally made it through, and I count that.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. All right. Well, how do you rate it?
The Disney fan in me wants to give it a good score. It made a lot of money. Apparently, people liked the song. But, dude, I just think I speak for everybody when I say, it is not that good. The songs to me are meh, and the historical part of it is not good, so I gave it a 4.5. I'm not sugarcoating it at all.
I was shocked that this thing made $346 million and won 2 Oscars because I gave it a 5 out of 10. And I felt like that was being generous because I was like, surely people really like this and they're going to be mad, but I think it's boring as hell and the songs are lame.
There's no way people are going to... Nobody's writing angry letters about Pocahontas.
I'm gonna fire off an angry missile. Dude, I don't know about all the historical stuff, although, truthfully, when I went and read about the historical stuff, they actually were closer than I would have thought. They just used the John Smith account, which everyone says is like he kind of made up to make himself look cool. But like if you think that's true, they kind of did stay close to that.
If you look at some of the other accounts where he's like, well, the hottest woman in the entire tribe came up to me with 30 other women and asked for sex. Like, he was just writing it like a letter to Playboy the whole time he was writing.
They were holding me down. They were about to bash my head in with a rock, and she threw her body on top of me to save me. Like, I mean, that is what he claimed happened. I wasn't there, but I'm saying, like, they didn't just make it up. They just used an account that we now think is probably not how it really went down.
The soul is willing, but the body is bruised and spongy.
Death by snoo snoo.
But, dude, Pocahontas is freaking 10, maybe 12 when they meet.
Yeah.
So he never actually gets married to John Smith. She marries John Rolfe, so it's a completely different dude.
Totally different guy.
I mean, the whole civilized savage thing is a trope that's always been for Native Americans throughout film in the United States, and that's kind of crappy. Dude, all of those things, even the main antagonist, friggin' the governor, like, everybody in the whole Jamestown was starving.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just one greedy dude, but they used him as a scapegoat in this whole thing. He was a real dude, but, like, I don't know. Just the whole thing and the stereotypes of the tree talking and the freaking all the Disney animals showing up. I just felt like they could have done it better. And I know, and like, she looks like a supermodel, and that's not really a thing for 10-year-olds. Plus, by the time she's 12, she probably has multiple face tattoos because that's a thing that her tribe used to do. So, like, but you can't do that in a Disney movie. I get that.
I don't think she's supposed to be 10 in the movie. I think she's supposed to be like 16 and he's supposed to be 20 or whatever.
Right.
Like however old he claims they were when they met.
Right.
Yeah, dude, it's all, I mean, this kind of seemed like Disney was like, we should get another movie out there. It's been a little while. And they just kind of did like a paint by numbers. So like the Disney production people, the people who wrote the movie, this freaking
Gabriel and Goldberg.
thing is so long. It takes me like 9 minutes to scroll up.
Carl Bender, Susanna Grant, and Philip Lebzebnik.
Yeah, but the directors Mike Gabriel and Eric Goldberg are both Disney animators who've written other stuff, and they were the ones who came up with the idea for this project, and they had pitched it, and they were like, they pitched some other stuff, and Disney's like, one was like an American West Disney musical, and they're like, we don't really like that, and they're like, Pocahontas. I'm like, sure, that should be fine. But then the head of the Disney animation was like, make it kind of Beauty and the Beast, like a love story, you know, like star-crossed lovers type of thing.
I gotta pick a different person because this is filled with engines.
Yeah, and they're like, that sounds
not how
great.
the story goes.
That's totally fine. But you could tell there's a bunch of Beauty and the Beast overlap because like David Ogden Stiers was Cogsworth. The guy that was originally going to voice the governor was the guy that voiced Gaston.
Oh, nice.
And then David Ogden Stiers was going to voice just his assistant. And they're like, Gaston's going to sound too much like Gaston. He's out of here. And he's like, you just do both voices, get in there and knock it out.
Nice.
We're not giving any lunch today. So, but like it just seemed like a kind of Beauty and the Beast, paint by numbers, but set with Native Americans. And they're like, tell Mencken to get a couple songs out there. We got to launch this thing real quick, and then we're on to the next thing.
I don't like those though. Like I think anything worth doing. It's worth doing right. So
I'm sure they animated this at the same time as they were animating The Lion King. So they said all the like A+ animators are working on The Lion King.
Yeah.
And they're like, whoever's left over is like, you guys go work on that. Which sometimes is how you get something really great made, but in this case, it's
Well, my thing is the animation is fine.
Yeah,
I don't
it's totally fine.
like. I don't have a problem with like that.
But
kind of
when you
stuff.
say animators, you're not only talking about like, did it look right when she ran? The animators are also in an animated movie. They're the ones who do the whole plot. Like that's
they're deciding all the stuff.
Yeah, like all the characterizations and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. Do women just not have noses in Native American? It was just two holes. Like there's no nose the whole time. That was bothering me. That's the only animation thing I put in my worst.
The thing that I thought was awesome is the thing opens and the boat is sailing over to the New World and they're gonna find gold and they're singing their like we're gonna sail and make money song. And the whole ship is full of people who speak with an English accent, as you would expect, except for John Smith, who's voiced by Mel Gibson, who's doing an American accent, even though he's Australian, and could absolutely do an English accent or a Scottish accent. We just saw him do it in Braveheart, and he's instead opted for an American accent.
American?
Hundreds of years before there is an American accent.
Yeah.
This movie is set 200 years before there is an America, and Mel Gibson, an Australian who could do an English accent, has done an American accent. And I know he didn't come up with that idea. I know they told him to do that.
It's a brave choice.
Because Pocahontas, who doesn't even speak English, is also doing an American accent. But that I just thought, I don't care. I just thought that was funny.
I think you aren't listening with your heart.
He's like, oh, it's John Smith. He's got his rifle. And John's like, I'm going to go into the woods. I'll find Pocahontas. See you guys later. And Pocahontas is like, hello, John. Great to see you. High five. And
oh, man. I'm with it. I don't understand why he did that.
I don't care because she learned English and like he was like Pocahontas and she pointed to herself and he was like John Smith and he pointed to himself and then cut to they're having a full conversation about whether or not she was a savage or he was a savage while climbing a tree and I was like I think I missed the learning English montage because that was really fast.
No, you got to listen with your heart, man. That's what
I just spent 4 years teaching a small human how to speak English and it was hard.
Yeah, it is hard.
He's still not done.
Though.
He does. So yeah, let's do best.
4.5. Yeah.
I got 5.
What's your first best?
My first best is Just Around the River Bend, the song Just Around the River Bend. I like that bit. That's like a B- song for me.
I loved it so much, I don't think I know which one you're talking about.
It goes
I do
just
know.
around the river bend, and then there's other
Yeah.
words, and then they come back around to just around the river bend. That's
like
about
my
all.
mom when she's trying to tell me about some song. Don't you remember that song in church? It's God loves us for all the ways. I'm like, how's it go? God loves us for all the ways. I'm like, you're just singing the title.
Marge, you know who I'm talking about. You drove that blue car?
Oh man. Oh, I do know what song you're talking about. Once you started singing it, it really did come back. But
I don't know
That's
any
not
other
mine.
words. But if I'm picking from this movie, that was a bit that if I'm picking 3, that's one of the bits that I picked.
my first one is Colors of the Wind.
That's my second.
I think the whole idea of humanity in this movie, and even if it's kind of off historically, the whole thing, she tries to show him, like, this is what we are all about, and you're all about something different, and we're all about the land and the animals. And she just walks over to a bear who doesn't maul her like Leonardo DiCaprio and takes the
Bears-
cub away.
Yeah, bears love honey head kids.
Yeah.
Just go and give them a big hug.
First, stop and play dead. Who wrote this? The bear?
So we're depending on my acting ability?
Oh, put him in a sleeping bag. I'll take him, wrap him up for a to-go order. Yeah, Colors of the Wind was my first one.
Yeah, Colors of the Wind is my second one. I like that. I like that one. Dude, we were talking about the historical inaccuracy. Everyone, when it came out, was hammering the historical inaccuracy. But the guy who was the story supervisor for the script, Tom Cito,
Yeah.
like he's like, I did all kind of research into what actually happened, but the Pocahontas marrying John Rolfe story was like, they just said it was like too complicated and violent for the audience that you want to see a Disney movie.
Yeah.
So they go like, let's just take that bit and set it over here, and let's just do this part with John Smith.
Oh, dude, there's
Like they did, so they did it on
reasons.
purpose.
Right. It just sucks because I know what actually happened. like,
Well, yeah,
she's dead by 21, 22. She
Yeah.
doesn't even die in America. She freaking dies in Europe.
Yeah,
Doesn't even make it back.
no,
That's crappy.
yeah. So like but one of the directors, Glenn Keane, he's like, we had the choice of being historically accurate or socially responsible, so we chose socially responsible.
Yeah.
To make her not 12 when she meets her, romantic partner, to make her a young woman.
Probably smart.
Yeah. It's funny that this movie is maybe less historically accurate than Casino, which we did on the last episode. But it's also probably more historically accurate than Braveheart, which we both really liked.
Yes. That was different, though. That had a lot of killing and fornication and kept the pace going. There was
Dude,
something
that
for me
shit
to
was
watch.
awesome. I don't care that much about historical inaccuracies. I mean, I think it's fun. But, dude, when's there ever been a Robin Hood movie that was historically accurate? And
Right. No, I get it. And I can appreciate that. But, like, this one is just like, we took somebody who's absolutely in history books and has a storyline, and then we just said, we're going to trash that, and we're just going to make her fall in love with a different dude at a different age.
Well,
And
dude,
they're
that's
completely
what's
different.
great about history. It's whatever you want it to be. Just like science, especially the Old Testament. It's great.
I didn't even know science book had an Old Testament. My second one is when he's on the cliff and he's about to kill John Smith,
Yeah.
and everybody's coming together, and then she throws herself over the top of him.
Yeah.
I would just like to say, in that part of Virginia is very swampy, and there are no cliffs. I don't know where she's diving off of that cliff into the water.
That's the low country of Virginia. Like that's
I
there's
don't
like
understand.
cypress trees and like you could set crab pots there. There's no cliffs.
I don't understand.
You would
that.
need to wear tall rubber boots to walk around.
I don't. Why did they put cliffs? That
Because
kind
no
of
one
stuff
knows
is-
about where Native Americans live.
What?
Like, just be happy they weren't riding horses everywhere. Who like?
Should have put Robert Redford in this.
He would have loved that. Did you? When they were lighting the muskets in this movie, did they actually have to like strike a like flint and then hit the wick to shoot the guns? Was that what they were doing? I was trying to figure that out.
The guns at this point just have a fuse. And
Yeah, I
there
saw
is
the
no,
fuse,
like,
but
there
how
is
they
no
light the-
hammer to? No, you just pour the gunpowder in there, with the ball in there, and you light the fuse, and then you just hold it in.
Yeah, but what did they
light
light?
There.
What did they light the fuse with, though?
Oh yeah, like a flint or something.
That's what I was trying to figure out. I'm like, I think these are flintlock rifles, but did that actually mean you have to like try to freaking smash rocks together to? I'm gonna shoot you in just a minute. You better hope I don't.
But here's the thing: like he's like that part under the. That's my third scene, by the way. He's under the waterfall.
Yeah.
And he's glowing with just the little wick that's burning. Then he jumps through the water and the wick's still burning, which is great. And then he's standing there and he's holding it, and I'm like, well, he better turn away because that wick's slowly burning, and as soon as it gets down there, it's going to shoot.
Yeah.
So you just got to, it's like taking a picture. You got to just hold it there. And
Well,
nobody move.
The rifles at this point in time, and actually I don't know if they were even rifled. They might have even just been smooth bore, but they were basically cannons that you could hold. Like you just in a minute when this thing goes off, if you're standing in front of it, it's going to be a bad time for you.
Yeah, there's no trigger. No trigger. You're just holding it.
Dude, Christian Bale did the same thing later on. And I was kind of wondering, like, seems like it'd be hard to time that out. Christian Bale played one of the characters in this movie.
Thomas.
And then my third one is when John Smith finally leaves at the end of the movie. So all the like second act build up where the Native Americans are going to fight the invaders. All of that I hated and thought was terribly boring. Yeah, but then I liked the last 10 minutes after she throws herself on him on the cliff that isn't there to save him. And everyone goes, Pocahontas is wise. We don't need to kill them with rocks. They'll just probably leave. Don't let them get off the boat. Here's a little corn. See you next Thanksgiving. But I like the last...
Hold on to the rope. Hold on to the rope.
But I like the last 10 minutes there. He's has a gunshot wound or whatever, and he's sick, and she's like, I'll stay here with you. And she's like, don't.
Belly. Like, he's not making it back to England.
Yeah, dude, he's dead. No. And I like how Christian Bale's like, we got to get him home so that in a year, this doctors can look at him.
No, she sends him with the wind, so it probably only took him like 3 months.
If I had a magic carpet, I could be there in like 8 hours.
Oh, would you have a layover in Dallas? I don't
just sit down on the curb. I will come around.
Dude, did you know that John Smith actually did go back to England after he was wounded?
Yes, I saw that.
You know how he got wounded?
No.
He was lighting his pipe near some gunpowder and it exploded. So he was definitely injured and had to go back. But
That's
then he got better and was able to write his memoirs. Thank goodness.
Yes.
Otherwise, where would we get
his very accurate memoirs? His memoirs, like all 4 touchdowns in one game, Bundy.
Oh, man. Yes, I had a girlfriend. She lives in Canada.
All right, let's do quotes. My first quote is, you think the only people who are people are people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll find things you never knew you never knew.
I only have the first half. You think the only people who are people that look like you. That's a good line.
Dude, it's a great line.
Even today.
From a great song.
Yeah, I guess. But it's the only quote that I had, to be completely honest.
My second quote is, you think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim, but I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name.
Yes. Are you just going to read the next verse now?
Third quote, mix it up.
Just around the bend.
I go to the preamble to Colors of the Wind. You think I'm an ignorant savage and you've been so many places, I guess it must be so, but still I cannot see if the savage one is me. How can there be so much that you don't know?
Yeah.
So they're all from...
That's well written.
They're all from Colors of the Wind, which I maintain is an excellent song.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. I'll give you 2 choices. One is, for the rest of your life, anytime you feel like you can watch this entire movie, except Colors of the Wind, or alternatively, you can just watch Colors of the Wind, but never any of the rest of the movie.
Well, that's easy.
Yeah, of course it's easy. But try to do that with one of the other animated Disney movies.
Yeah, no, I get it.
There's no animated Disney movie of my lifetime. I mean, even like Princess and the Frog. I'm not taking the freaking Neo song over the whole movie as much as I like that song. Like I'm saying, like this is the only Disney animated movie of my lifetime that I would go like, I just want the song. I don't care about the rest.
Yeah.
Like every other one's like, dude, I want even the ones I don't like that much, like Hunchback of Notre Dame. Like I still want to. I probably take the movie over any one song.
I don't remember seeing that movie either. I feel bad. Like I
don't either, but it's got a couple good songs.
We're slowly hitting that spot in Disney movies where I was like, dude, I'm a freshman in college. If I can't find somebody that wants to go see a Disney movie, I'm not going by myself to go watch it. And I just missed them.
Mulan is the last Disney animated movie that I was for sure all the way in on. And I was in college when it came out. But after that, I was like, yeah, I think I saw part of it. Or like, I wasn't like, I got to be there. I'm going to own it on DVD. I'm going to watch that a bunch.
Right.
And then, then when you have kids, you get back into it again.
Isn't it like Hunchback and then Hercules and then Mulan and then Tarzan? Those are the next few, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the order.
Something like that. But dude, I haven't seen Tarzan a bunch of times, but I know that Phil Collins soundtrack freaking goes hard.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of good songs in that. But then Emperor's New Groove is only 5 years away.
Yeah.
5 years?
But
5 years.
But not musical. But I will have an absolute shit ton of quotes if we make it that far.
Yes.
Why do we even have that lever? The poison.
I like that.
The poison for Cusco. Poison specifically for Cusco. That poison.
Awesome.
Characters. Rebecca.
They had
John
some.
Smythe.
I gotta be honest. I didn't have a problem with the character Pocahontas. Again, I didn't like this at all, really.
Yeah.
So I liked Miko, the
raccoon.
the pet raccoon. The nighttime. What's it called when they only come out at night?
Nocturnal.
Nocturnal. Thank you. It's a nocturnal animal that's out during the day, running around,
hanging out,
I don't know.
causing mischief. Yeah, I like Miko. I liked Pocahontas. Irene Bedard voices her, and I thought that was like, she's actually I thought she was part Native American, but no, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, she is. She's Native American, so she's like, they legit casted someone who, like, if you look at a picture of her from when she's 20, it's like, oh yeah, she looks vaguely Pocahontas-ish.
How many facial tattoos does she have?
Let's see, 1, 2, none.
Dude, I don't have any more characters.
And I like Mel Gibson as John Smith because I like Mel Gibson, even though its American accent is weird. He insisted on doing the singing voice of John Smith, which is why there aren't any good like duo songs because he can't sing that well. He's like, I can do the singing. I'm Mel Gibson. Shut up. I'm like, he's not good at singing. What do we do now?
Don't tell him. He'll take his arm out of the socket.
Like, just cut all the duets. We'll be fine.
I do like how Sir Billy Connolly, William Connolly, played a bunch of other parts. All the rest of the people almost were him. Like all
dude.
of those.
I love that guy. And Christian Bale plays Thomas, the like kid who Mel Gibson saves in the very beginning. It's kind of weird to hear Mel Gibson's voice coming out of a like blonde-haired guy.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because I didn't know he was in this, and then I was like,
"No, right on, Mel Gibson's in this."
No, for reals. I was like, ah, damn it, Riggs. I was shocked. I didn't know
do all of this shit.
I still didn't know it was what's his name, Christian Bale. I didn't know that until I pulled up the notes.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Dude, if we liked this movie more and had more time, I'd be curious to talk to the voice actors who voiced like there was a guy, Frank Welker, who voiced Flit, who's the Pocahontas' hummingbird, who first of all had a name. I didn't know that. And second of all, they had someone voice it. What was he doing? Like, what kind of noises did he make, and how did he do that?
But here's the thing. That is Frank Welker, who is that Scooby-Doo. And
yeah, dude, he voices freaking everything.
All the things. Transformers.
Yeah.
He does all kinds of stuff. So we let him do whatever he wants. He just whistled, didn't he? Like, it was just...
I don't know. Like, did he make the hummingbird wing noises, or like did he make the facial expressions, or did he just like... Would he even remember having done this since he did Scooby-Doo and the Transformers? He's like, I did what? Are you sure? I was the hummingbird? That doesn't sound right.
Face tattoos? That doesn't ring a bell. Yeah.
All right.
So I don't have any more characters.
Writer, director. I think the directors for animated movies are kind of the most important people because there's typically two directors. One directs the kind of animation, and one directs the voice acting, and they both kind of work together on the whole thing. Yeah. And in this case, it's Mike Gabriel and it's Eric Goldberg, both of whom were Disney animators originally.
Yeah.
And like came together. They worked on some other stuff before this. Like I think Rescuers Down Under, maybe they worked on together.
Yeah, I don't know about together. Let me see. I started looking at that. Some of them, like Goldberg, dude, he has animated a ton of stuff from this time frame.
Yeah.
Like he was all about it. The other guy,
Mike Gabriel did too. Really.
Fox and the Hound and like Oliver and Company and Great Mouse, all those in the 80s that weren't that great, but also I remember that he worked on those.
Yeah, but they if you look at their like filmography, they don't really direct anything again after this, which is weird because it made a bunch of money, so you'd think they'd give him another shot.
Yeah.
I guess Eric Goldberg does direct Fantasia 2000.
You remember
that? But like vaguely.
He directs a couch gag for The Simpsons.
Yeah, I mean they're directing stuff. They're not directing Disney animated features.
Yeah, not big ones, right? But they're working as animators still, and I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, for sure. And then there's 3 people that write the story. A story by credit is like 15 people. But the actual credited writers, Carl Binder, Susanna Grant, and Philip Lezebnik.
Story by credit just means they just, hey, maybe don't make her have face tattoos.
Yeah. Right, what if the raccoon steals the compass? That could be important later on. What if the tree talks? Right? That could be a thing. Story by credit. Philip Lezebnik writes Mulan, Prince of Egypt, Road to El Dorado.
Dude, Road to El Dorado is the jam.
I don't remember that well. I don't know.
That one was way better than this one for colonizers, as far as that goes.
Well, way in the year 2000, we can check that out.
Right.
But yeah, man. So I didn't really have any worst. 80 minutes long, and I still could have had it be shorter. I wanted more songs and better songs, and the whole all the colonist stuff I hated.
Yeah. I didn't really like the Indian stuff either, though. So
true. The Native American stuff I liked more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, dude. Just not that. This music's not that good. The plot's not that good. Historically, it makes no sense. The whole thing's just like, what?
I don't know why. If it's just because I teach history and geography, but the whole time I'm like, nope, she's too old. Nope, no face tattoos. This is the Tidewater. This isn't Yosemite. No cliffs. Yeah. What are we doing? Like, I'm just mad the whole time.
Yeah.
Which I shouldn't be. It's stupid, but it took me out of it, and I was out.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in Braveheart, I was like, I don't care at all that none of this actually happened. I'm freaking super into it.
Old Tech Alert, the only thing I put is the matchlock boomsticks. They were using them like they were muskets, but they weren't.
Right. They were not. Yeah. And then political incorrectness. Dude, seriously credit to Disney for being as politically correct with this as they were. And 95, like, this isn't Song of the South. They don't have to vault this. It's just like we know that there's more story here than what they did. They actually were pretty respectful of the native people in this movie.
Yeah. Yeah, they did a good job there.
All right, dude. 5 questions. Is it okay for kids?
It's not okay for anybody, but I guess kids can watch it.
It's maybe the worst Disney animated movie of our lifetime, but kids could totally watch it.
I don't know. There's some other stinkers, but this one, I would say 7, they would understand what's going on. Yeah. Maybe.
I did not have my 4-year-old watch this because I was like, I don't think he's going to like it. I don't really like it. And the last thing I need is for him to get obsessed with it and have to watch it a bunch.
Then you're stuck.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you're watching every little thing. Huh. They do say his name. It is Flick.
Yeah.
Flick. Whatever his name is.
Yeah. Would this movie get made if it were pitched now? Dude. Yeah. They made,
I guess.
They 8x'd their money. They spent $55 million. They made $346 million, and they won 2 Oscars. I don't know. Like, we're dogging on it, but they printed money with this thing, and it's super easy to watch.
I think.
It's just not
Do
very
you
good.
make it more, more realistic this time?
Well-
Without being, it's hard. I know to make it realistic without now all of a sudden it's rated PG-13.
Well, my zag for it was like Disney wouldn't do it, but like people love a period drama. Downton Abbey was like everybody was wearing puffy coats the whole time and saying boring shit. Like Jane Eyre, like why couldn't we do that with this, where it actually is the real people with the ignorant savages over in London talking about like that? People would probably watch that. I wouldn't, but it seems like those shows do well.
Yeah. Let's just call it Yellowstone and see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm sure they could make it a limited series, not a movie again, right? You make it a
No.
TV series. You can
No.
cover her whole life in
Yeah,
4 seasons.
all 20 years of it.
Right.
Yeah, so I didn't recast this because I don't care.
Yeah,
and and dude, you can definitely still watch this because it's Disney, so it's on Disney Plus. I didn't enjoy it that much, although again, credit to it being 80 minutes long. I appreciate that.
That part,
Dude, you know they meant for it to be longer than that. That means they cut stuff that they had already animated and probably songs they'd already recorded to get the final. Like
they definitely
want
cut
these
songs. They definitely
Right.
cut songs because
They wrote like 4
I
extra
watched the
songs
song.
that got cut out of there. So I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like this product that they delivered was after they cut out stuff that's even worse.
Yeah, that's that's not good. That's not really good for them. So I guess you can watch and enjoy it if you're into this sort of thing.
It's definitely possible to watch it, and it wasn't like we've watched worse stuff for the podcast, but this particular one, especially this week that you and I are doing this, we've got a bunch of stuff going on. We're both like, this is so stupid. I can't believe we did this.
Yeah. I can't believe the whole time I was like, he sounded really excited about it. I think he likes this one.
Dude, you were like, just pick the movie. Just say whatever you want. I was like, I don't know, Pocahontas. It's fine. Like that's.
Yeah, I just, in my head, I pictured you liking it, and the whole time I'm like, God, I'm going to feel bad trashing this, because he's going to be like, best movie! I mean, they went
Just
on
around the river bend.
they went on a tear. and
Hold
they
on, let
were
me get into
killing-
the second verse. No, I I nothing this. But anyway, we haven't picked our next movie. Do you want to do the top rated movies that we have not done are 7 and Apollo 13? Do you care about either of those? You want to do 7?
7 is the one we need to do. It's Halloween.
Let's do 7, dude.
It's
Yeah, it's
close to
Halloween. All right, so that's SC and then the numeral 7.
Lucky
and
number
then
11.
And then EN. Cool.
Oh, man. His
All right.
Pitt and he's not outside. I like it.
He's not going to ride horses. He's got short hair. It's freaking terrifying.
Robert Redford.
Watch it during the daytime.
Yeah, all the lights.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you in 2 weeks for SE, the number 7, EN. Bye, con Dios.
Bye, con Dios.
Always takes a guy. Let's see you in a second.
Thanks for listening to Movie Life Crisis. Please subscribe, rate, and review, and remember, don't drive angry.